Happy Monday. Things are good. This weekend, this weekend was good because one of my friends he surprised me by buying an art piece that I actually didn't expect him to do, and then also today I made some new art that made me happy. So yeah, those two things. And also I caught up on the weekend. I caught up on my shows, so we're good there. Uh, I'll just be happy when more. I will be happy when more people buy my art though, because yeah. Um, and hi Mildred and Nick. Honestly, if it wasn't for if it wasn't for a lot of the art sales that I had, I probably would already be broke by now. One person is responsible for that. So that's the reason. But and I'm grateful for my parents because if I didn't live with them, I would probably be homeless. With the way things are in this world, so that's a good thing. Of course, I help them. I help them out, which I should. I'm a grown adult. It's not like I'm a teenager still, which I'm not. So it's just life. Life irritates me sometimes. Um, just wish I could find. I just wish I could have a job because then I'd feel better. More steady, definitely steady income. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Hopefully before the end of the year, I'll find a new one. So I can't know for sure that's gonna happen. But yeah. Well, thanks, Mildred. I'm thinking. What am I thinking? I'm thinking how. It's interesting. Oh wait, Mildred. I can't say it yet because Mildred, did you catch up on Only Murders in the Building? Because if not, I just trust God to help me get a new job. I don't believe in luck or any of the other stuff out there. He allowed me to have my first full time job, and I know He'll allow me to have another job. So that's the thing I trust in. Um, all the opportunities I've had is because of Him. Let's be honest, I have my life because of Him. Because I shouldn't be alive. Um, Sometimes I think people forget how hard encouraging people can be. I mean, that's why when I read Nick's encouraging comments back to some of the stuff I've said, it actually helps motivate me to keep going. Like, I don't think you'll understand. Like, the encouraging comments I've gotten on videos, particularly the ones with the encouraging thoughts, mean a lot more to me than anything else. Yeah. Um, yeah, I was ignoring that, Nick, but thanks for blocking. Because I'm no longer speaking to people that disrespect me or people that just blatantly ignore me. I'm no longer engaging. So, because it's better for my health. And I think people do sometimes come on channels to disrespect them and to just mean them because they have nothing better to do, and that's what that person is doing. Well, was doing. Um, some of the very encouraging comments are actually some of them are unexpected. Unexpected, like the one I got today. This morning, where they were saying like this is their happy space or something. Like I didn't think that would be a thing. I mean, I'm happy it is their happy space or a happy place or where you feel safe, but I didn't know if that would be. You think people would? Yeah, people. let's be honest. We think most people would know things better, but some people want to be continue to be right. Be nice. Be nice. Even that person wasn't nice. Be nice. Okay. That person was right. What's a nice word? What's a nice freaking word to say? Was a jerk. Okay, that's a nice word because I could have said something else because I was thinking another word. Um, I don't have to be a jerk like them. That's what. Oh, and hi, Liam. Uh, Point I'm making is I don't have to lower my levels just to match someone else's evilness or wickedness or cruelness. I don't have to do that. And I know some people think that's what's gonna happen. And I'm thankful to the two mods I have in my oh hello, I'm Sonic. Um you don't the thing is well, this is I'm teaching myself and my mom and my parents have taught me, even my interactions with my siblings have taught me and other people. I don't have to lower my standards or lower the way or change or lower the way I'm behaving just because someone else treats me bad. And I think a lot of us sometimes, well, not all of us, some of us lower our standards to match someone else's behavior just because we don't want to stand out. And I don't think that is always the right way to go. But I understand sometimes things happen because let's be honest, a lot of people probably have a lot of emotional traumas. I have my own emotional traumas and mental ones, and it colored my thinking for a long time, for decades. So I do understand where that could be coming from. Um, Hello. You said you agree with what I said. I'm from the U.S. Um, I think what I'm trying to say. Oh, my point is that you don't have, based on, let's be honest, I've been through a whole lot of things, but unfortunately, I let them shape how I responded to people and how I approach people, but I didn't have to. Um, I mean, I'm learning now in my 30s as that it's okay to be different. It's okay to not always fit in. Like that's okay. Like it's okay to be fully yourself. Like that's fine. Didn't always realize that. Um, but because I feel like the world always wants you to like fit into like fit into a bubble, and so when you stand out, they bring more attention to that particular aspect. Um, like I don't know why, but they do seem to cater towards oh we have to fit in this bubble we can't move or outside we have to like oh we got to be all like put together and neat and tidy and if we're not like there's a problem here like but that's not let's be honest most people are like they don't fit into the all the categories that each person does so like anyway there's always going to be an outlier and sorry in a way there's always going to be an outlier and um being an outlier doesn't make you any less or more better than each other. It just makes you yourself. Honestly, I don't know. My brain like sometimes just spits ideas out of it because I'm like, okay, this thought comes in. It might be important for someone else, so then push it out. Like it's another good thing about having this channel for my safe space for myself and people in the disability community like me. So um, it allows me to have my own voice, use my voice um, in areas where I didn't always feel like I was important. So like areas also didn't. I always felt like I didn't fit in. Like never fit in. Like I'm definitely a would be considered a misfit. Um, so yeah, but just because you're an outlier doesn't mean that could say it considered an outlier or a misfit or someone that doesn't fit into all the norms doesn't make you broken doesn't make you doesn't mean you need to be fixed because a lot of the time they say people that are like different have to be like oh we need to fix it so they can fit in with everybody else so then people will like oh No, I don't hate quiet people because I am a quiet person. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they were asking a legit question. So I didn't know. Um, yeah. Let's see. Thinking. I just am who I am. Like I'm very introverted and I don't fit it. Let's see. I'm odd, random, impulsive. I'm a lot of different categories. A mess. Oh hi. Um, everyone is welcome as long as you're respectful. And anytime, let's be honest, my mods are Nick and Mildred, and if you're disrespectful, you're gonna get blocked. Just to warn you, to just please be respectful. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, uh, and I don't even understand why anyone would say, "Do I hate quiet people?" I'm a freaking introvert, so why would I hate quiet people? I'm not too. I like being to myself, so like obviously whoever wrote that doesn't understand me at all. Um, and yeah. That's so precious, Mildred. You make me happy. So does Nick. Both of you. I think I'd really be friends with both of you in real life for real if I knew both of you. Oh, it was oh, there was more to the. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't want to know what's more to the comment because whatever it was, I couldn't see it on my side. Took you 7 years to confess you had a your wait, confess that you had a crush. There ain't nothing wrong. Literally, I'm not gonna lie. For me, admitting any kind of romantic feelings to people, it takes me a while because I've been rejected a lot my whole life. I have dated people, but in my past before that, I was rejected a lot, so I would take it harshly. And let's be honest, admitting your feelings is hard, especially because you don't know what's happening in the other person's head. Um, Even being in my 30s, that can still be hard, let's be honest. I feel like that doesn't change regardless of what freaking age range you're in because you can never know what's happening in the other person's head. I don't think Nick, I wish you could I wish there was like a mod chat thing with the creator so I could see what the hell is wrong with what is, I wish I could know what you mean by there's more to the comments. Freak. Uh, Honestly, like I remember in my past, I'm like, dude, like when I look back in my past, I'm like, why did I like some of these people? They were seriously dickholes. Sorry for people that are offended by that word, my bad. Hence why I said I'm also in. I don't have a filter, so typically I say what comes to my mind. I try to filter it out sometimes because I know it's not appropriate, but I sometimes my brain just lets me let it come through. So most of the time, it my brain just lets it come through. You said basically we're trying to get to you to say, oh, 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 that's some shit. Sorry. I don't even want to think of what that was trying to get me to say, but I'm glad you blocked it then. Someone says they like my laugh. Honestly, I do like my laugh. That's the one thing I like about myself. My mom was like, because I was at the store with her earlier today, and I was I don't want to like going outside. Like is a thing because of stupid how the world is. It's starting to make me really petrified to go outside. And it's not that I can't go outside. I don't feel comfortable out there anymore. But she was like, right, you at least. I hope you at least like one thing about yourself because she knows how I am. I'm very anal when it. I mean, I'm really kind of hard on my like how my what I like about myself, like my person, like my body. And so yeah. But oh, you like I love my smile. It's my favorite thing. It was really my favorite thing before I broke my damn tooth. That was literally my favorite thing. That and luckily you can't see the broken teeth. And I'm not showing it on camera because that's gonna make me upset. But that is my favorite thing. Like that's literally my yeah. I've been told that my smile is contagious. I mean, I like myself when I look at it like on camera, but when I look at it in the mirror, it makes me angry because I see my stupid broken tooth. Luckily, it's in a place where you can't see, so it's great. Oh man. Wait, you said Cloud like said, what kind of music do I listen to? I listen to, I don't know how to explain what kind of music I listen to. I like Param. I kind of like the considered reject groups, even though they're not really reject groups. Uh, I'm not blushing. I'm just being myself. But wait, unless you're talking about yourself blushing, that's your choice. But um, oh yeah, I like Paramore, Evanescence. Eminem's my favorite rapper. Like him. Honestly, I've been listening to him since I was young. Same with the others, Paramore and Evanescence. I like Pink. I feel like I like a lot of different music. I do not like reggae, which is ironic because I am half Jamaican. Don't like reggae. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anyone that doesn't like that I doesn't like that statement. Um I like a lot of the stuff my dad likes. Some of the groups he likes, like from back in the day before I was born. Like the Temptations and like Prince and Michael Jackson and a lot. He listens to a lot of great dang music. Both my parents do. And I'm like, what the? Why the hell didn't I have some of their music? It doesn't count because what I do, it's like it's probably weird, but I don't give a shit. It's like I say, like dad. I was tell my parents like you got to have this, and this person in your generation. And I don't got nobody in mind. Like no, because like even Mariah Carey, even though I have her name, and which I wasn't named after her, even though I have her name, um, she wasn't. She's not in my generation because she started in the freaking 80s, and that's not fair. I'm like the fuck. No, I've heard of them. I don't know who they are. I've heard of that group. I mean, I think it's a group. Sorry if I'm wrong. That I don't know if it's a group or not. Uh, I don't like screamo. That's one. I'm sorry. It's my neurodivergence. I literally can't take like today in the freaking grocery store. I've heard of them. I don't know their music though. Is what I'm saying. I liked. Oh yeah. I don't know. I liked Savage Garden. Yeah. See, I'm not gonna. I don't dare think about it because then you're gonna start crying. I know myself because there's one. Oh damn it! Now I'm starting to think about. It. Don't you dare start crying. The reason I say that because this one that particular group makes me think of my grandmother who's no longer here. So I try not because it makes me happy. The thought makes me happy, but then I realize she's not here, so it makes me sad. That was a good group. What's that called? It was a Hoopa Stank Hoopa. I don't know what it's called. It's the reason. The reason that's their song that they sing. The reason. You're the reason. That dude. That's a great video. Some of the things I forget were in the early 2000s or the early 90s. I am a 90s baby, like from the 90s, early 90s, but which is crazy because I don't look like that. See, you get me, Nick. You get it. Avril is awesome. I will listen to her when I was um growing up, which is freaking crazy because I keep forgetting she's born in the 80s. I'm born in the 90s. There was like a almost 8 year age gap between us. Not exactly. Um, because she's born in September and I'm born in January, so that's why I say not exactly. It's like seven some. But I liked her. Who else did I like? I'm trying to think because I have to go back in my brain. Shoot. Oh, and I also got to go to one thing I'm really proud of myself for because I don't like crowds. I got to go to a Paramore concert with my sisters back in 2023. That was legit awesome. I'm so glad I went, but I was terrified. Thing, man, I was like this. She actually is similar to the way she actually is on her videos, which is like to have all that energy and in your 30s. Let's be honest for anyone that's in their 30s, they know, and also people that have been in 30s and past that age, know it's a lot on the body. The body changes so significantly from, let's be honest, I thought when I was in my like teens to 20s, it was like not that good, but when you get into your 30s, your body starts doing things that you're like, what the fuck is this? I'm sorry, that's how my brain be working. I'm thinking, why is my body ache like it's not supposed to? I'm like, this, I'm not like older than my 30s. Um, Man, the thing it was great. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, my sister was trying to like film the concert, and I was like, yeah, I can't be doing that. I need to just experience it because then I'm gonna miss things. Because I feel like for me personally, filming. a concert while I'm at a concert, like it takes away the experience you're feeling there. Um, that was the first concert I ever went to for them. I've never been to. I've never been to any like very popular-ish. I guess I would call it them a popular because I remember when they first started, I was still a child. Like, um, it's really crazy in the early 2000s. I feel like that's crazy. I was still a child then, even though she's only like less than 4 years older than me because she's born in '88. Just freaking crazy when I think about that. Because back then it seemed like there's a big age difference, but it's not as big as it seems. Um, but I don't know. I feel like certain when I watch certain groups, I'm like, would I fit if I had known them in real life? Would I fit in with those fan groups? I don't know. Like, I've seen other concerts, but they're not. I would not say they're well known. I've been to Christian stuff and like Christian concerts and stuff. So that was like the only that was the first secular concert I've been to. I don't know. Do I want? I'm terrified to go to things with crowds. Yeah, she's older than you. Not by much, but she's older than you. Um, You know what? I think I used to mix Haley Williams up with the lady from what's the thing called? Vitamin C, the group Vitamin C. I swear. I think I used to mix them up because because back when Haley first started, she used to have like orange hair, and so did the lady who was from the group Vitamin C. So I'm like, oh hell. I think because let's be honest, I was a child, so I would think they looked so similar. I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, which actually is good if you think she's younger because that means she ages well, I guess. Let's be honest. At least that's what I think when I think someone's younger than me, they age well. But I don't know. I don't know. If I the only way I'd ever go to any other concert is if I have my safe people. Like my sisters are my safe people, and if anyone like if my ex was like if I went to a concert, I'd go to my concert with next. I need somebody that I feel safe around, like at a concert with me. I can't go by myself. I really like I get petrified in crowds, like a thing. Oh, so you know exactly what I was talking about the red orange hair. You know what I'm talking about. Like back in the because they look very similar. Back at least to me. Back when you're a child, you're seeing like they especially because they kind of were in the same genre of music. I don't know if they're still around. Vitamin C. I used to mix them that group up with Paramore back in the day. I don't do it anymore because I don't listen to Vitamin C. So yeah, but I don't know. I do wonder how when bands first start off, when they first start off, and particularly the ones that are considered the underdog groups, which I would have said, even though I don't agree with Paramore being an underdog group, I would probably say that's what they would be considered they would have been considered back in the day, because you would only see them in certain places. But I know that's because they were just starting out. But I really, honestly, I wonder I forgot who sang one of Abel's songs. Oh, it was Kelly Clarkson. I was thinking that's what it was. Kelly Clarkson sang one of actually no, Avril allowed Kelly Clarkson to have the song Breakaway. I like Avril's version though because I listened to both the Kelly Clarkson and Avril's version. They both they both were good. Sometimes when I hear Avril, I forget she's Canadian because I don't always hear the accent. But then I think it's when she sings, I don't always hear the accent. But when she speaks, you can hear it. I just think it's interesting. I do wonder if like all the bands like that are considered underdogs and the groups that are like the solo artists that are considered underdogs. I wonder if they got together and like would they ever do like an album together like Paramore and this is back when they were considered I would consider them underdog groups but they're not anymore but that's what they were like I feel like Evanescence back in the day would probably consider it an underdog but I would not consider them that personally because that's the kind of music I like I don't try to pretend that I like something because I do when I don't like something I don't give a crap about what you oh really how did you? I don't see. I don't look into songs when I be like listening to them. I look and if I want to know the meaning, I look it up. Like, yeah, but um, I don't know. I'm thinking. Wait, Nick, are you the only one writing my chat? Just want to make sure because I don't want to make sure I'm not missing anybody's messages. Cause I don't like when I'm missing people's messages because I feel like shit when I do that. Um, yeah. You said you actually heard it when Avril. Oh, see, I didn't know she went on the show. Okay, I didn't know. See, because I don't watch talk shows like that, so I don't be caring. Like, I don't care to watch the View or the show that used to be. Was the other one the one with the real? Yeah, no, I just don't like talk shows like that. Um, Definitely gonna go back to watching Degrassi after I'm done my live stream because I was watching that before and I was enjoying watching that because I definitely feel like when I watch shows from back in the day now I feel like I see it differently because I'm now in a different stage of my life. Like some of the stuff I'm like, dude, this is freaking. Degrassi is an intense show. It covered like all these different viewpoints, like all these different issues that were so serious. I'm like, wow, and because I think back, I remember when I first saw the show, I was like, my gosh, this is a show about teenagers, but you see all these different things they're experiencing, and that's honestly just how the real world is. You do experience all these different things, even though some of them are not very good things. Yeah, but that is a great show. Like I really like that show, and I like that they got characters that were around the ages of the characters in the show. I like they did that. Like not got casting like because I hate when they get on shows or movies where they get someone that's like in their 20s or 30s playing a 16 or 17-year-old. Why would you do that? You couldn't actually find someone that could be around the age. Like even 20 is fine. Like 20 and 18, whatever, that's a couple of years off. But like you're in your mid 20s and you're playing a 17-year-old, or you're in your late 20s and playing a 17. That's really no. That's a negative. Um, you said Degrassi was never aired here. Oh wow. Yeah, it's on Nick. Well, I don't know if you can find it. I can. I'm watching it on YouTube. They have it on the Degrassi like their actual page. They have the episodes. I'm on season 3. Dang it! I'm on a good bad episode because like Terry had just got in the hospital because her boyfriend was abusive and pushed her and she hit her head on something. That was freaking horrible. Sorry, I'm drinking water because my throat is dry. But yeah, where the heck did Mildred go? I wonder if she like just isn't showing up on my chat or if she just left, which I don't know because sometimes this number isn't accurate, so I can't always tell. Like sometimes it has a fluctuating number and sometimes a consistent number, but it's like not fully steady. So I don't know. I do know eventually we'll be at. I think before the end of the year we'll be at 1700, which means I'll be able to do. Oh, oh, she heard me. I wonder why you weren't showing up on my thing before. Huh. Your number wasn't, the number was only at 1, so I didn't know you were there still. Um, I'm thinking. I love this. I do love that this disability YouTube channel is a safe space for a lot of us. I really wish I could reach every part of the freaking world, like every single part of the world I could reach, but I don't know how far. That's probably why share. That's why sharing this channel actually helps because it actually makes it push out so it can reach further. I know I've reached like places in Europe, places in Asia, places in the U.S. We definitely got Africa, Australia. I don't know if I've hit all. I don't think I've hit all the countries. I definitely know I didn't hit all the countries. I don't know if I hit all the continents though. Let me think. I don't know if I have anyone from. I think I might have actually. Maybe I do have people from all different places because I think I've had people on here from South. I definitely think I've had people on here from South America. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if I've had. I think I've had. I definitely think I've had people from all different continents on here. I just don't think they've all been on here at the same. Well, that sucks. Why the hell would they do that for? I'm just saying, why would they do that? People in yeah, I don't know how to sing Nina Simone songs, but thanks for saying I have good voice. Um, I take the compliment, which I'm learning to do because I didn't always say compliments. Yeah, it's a low self-esteem thing. Uh, oh. Well, that sucks though, because people in China have disabilities just like every part of the world, all the parts of the world. So that's kind of garbage. Okay, like they deserve to have a safe space too. The people that have disabilities over there deserve that too. But I can't make anything different over there. I can't do nothing about that. Wait, does that mean they don't have like? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it has any. They should have. I wish they would. That's not fair though, because like I just think that's stupid, though. I'm sorry. I think it's stupid that they can't have access to this. You may reach someone in, huh, Hong Kong. How do you know that, Nick? Wait, do you know that because you do IT? How do you know that? I'm very curious how you knew that. Uh, no, you made me darn curious. See, I could have asked my friend, but he does IT too. I haven't talked to him in a while, honestly. Actually, no, I talked to him when it was his birthday last month. I haven't heard from him since then. I messaged him, but you know, um, you said because you do IT and you have business clients that visit. I don't know what that means, but not what you said, Nick. I don't know what the person under you what that means. I'm not sure what that means. Um, he said it's difficult to get access to the full internet. I've never been there, so I wouldn't know. I don't do planes because yeah, I would do planes only if it's a last resort or no, I don't have my own self as a subscriber. They're saying they're subscribing to me because I was gonna say that wouldn't that I don't think you can be your own subscriber. So yeah, I did. Thank you for teaching me something new I didn't know, Nick. I swear I didn't know. But like I was telling my friend the other day, well, I'm probably not gonna say anything because people are probably thinking, "Oh, Mariah, you're judging them." I'm not judging nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because it sounds judgmental, even though it wouldn't mean no, no, no. And then you two are gonna be like, "Oh, Mariah, you're saying things against the Constitution or whatever. It's the lie we sell here." But okay, Mariah's not gonna say what she's thinking. Then, um, but now. Wait, Mildred, you never answered me. Did you catch him when only murders in the building? I have to know because I have to say things. I have to say things. I do. I have to say things because I have a thought in my brain. I've been thinking about it since I saw the episode, so I need to know if you caught up to the third episode. Because I know I reminded you about catching up, but I don't know if you actually did it. Wait, you think you know what I'm thinking. You think I know, wait. Oh, you know what I thought. Okay, well then I'll play it then, if you know what I thought. Oh, and she caught up. Okay, well, so I'm thinking they're trying to point us in the CEOs. I swear, I think that's what they're gonna do now. Now they picked one of the CEOs, and they're pointing us in that situation, that direction. Still don't think it's them. I think they're trying because the reason why I think that I feel like maybe someone in the let's be honest, if anyone in that building on the show knows IT or whatever, they could just wait a dang second because I just thought about it. Harold, whatever, like no Howard in the show, he'd be having those purchases of like buying that robot Lester. How the heck do I know he didn't do it? Because I feel like they're trying. I don't trust that they're trying to lead us in a direction, but I don't trust it. I just don't. I don't think that. Um, I don't think it's the CEO. I think they're trying to make me think. And unless the learned CEO is like some kind of freaking has some kind of mask on and was a character that we've seen in the show and not realized because they're like dressed up as someone else. Because let's be honest, that happened before in the past. It happened before in the past where the guy pretended like had like a mustache on and then he took it off and then we found out he was actually one of the people from the past that knew Saz. So point I'm making, unless he's like one, I just don't think it's gonna be yeah, I just don't think that it's gonna be what we think. I think I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be one of the CEOs. Oh, hello. You said going back to episode one. You went back to episode one. Wait, you said you couldn't help laughing when Charles and Mabel were chatting and Robot Lester. I'm sorry. The part where the freaking she threw the dirt robot off the roof, I like laughed like that was freaking hilarious as hell. That was hilarious. You think it'll be someone on YouTube? Oh, you watch Only Murders in the Building too? Dude, that show is epic. I was telling my dad. I said, I know because my dad likes true crime and he likes comedy. I was like, maybe you could watch this, but I don't know if you'd watch it. Um, you said you. I don't know. They yes they do. They make it exactly. That's what we were saying. We think it's the one that you don't expect it to be. Like I don't think I really the reason why I don't think it's the wives is because that's too freaking obvious and it's very similar to me. It's really similar to yeah. I think it still could be the mayor and I still think it could be the wives, but they just pretend that I just nah yo. I just think oh wow, you think it's gonna be me? That would be brilliant. I did have a little suspicion because of last week's episode about like, I had a suspicion when I watched the last week's episode, which was last Tuesday. Like I suspected maybe it could have been like the Athea or whatever. I think it's her name. Athea. She goes by the or what? It's so damn stupid. She said she's the most. Let's be honest. If you put the as your dang name, of course you're going to be the most searched artist because you most um groups have the word the in front of their damn thing. So you said that actually would make sense if it was her though, because the weird part that me confused me. I'm trying to figure out like why would you cut out the people like in the in the clips they showed for like the video, they cut the people out of they cut them out, but they didn't really clear it fully. They like made them a little bit fuzzy there so you could see their why the hell they do that? Because I don't appreciate that. Because I now can't tell if. Wait a damn second. She said the Althea girl, whatever her name is, you know her name in the show that goes by the. She said she was with that guy Sean. Wait, Seth Rogen or whatever on the show. And so like, where the hell was he at? This is what I'm trying to figure out. If they were together, then how come? Even in the clip thing, I could tell it was just seemed like even though it wasn't fully visible for us to see, it looked like it could have been one person there. So like, why? I don't get it. So she would just want to check it out when she's high or whatever by herself. That's like not that makes sense, does it? No. Oh, you think it's That's an interesting theory. You think it's a mother son duo? It honestly it could be. It could be. We never know. Like, but it would be shit. Oh my gosh, it could have been like it could have been like Lorraine and like I don't know. I don't honestly for her she could be hyping it. Remember because she's in the show they were saying that she was saying how she the part with the stupid song "You Wish You Were Me" thing. I'm sorry, that crap was ridiculous. You wished you were me, like and then they had that stupid fight where, let's be honest, if I had like those kind of unresolved feelings, I don't know, honestly. It could, honestly, I feel like there's so many ways they could go. It's like, I still don't think it's CEOs. Because the reason they're trying to point us in that direction too much just makes me think, hell no, it's not them. Because normally, it's normal. That's weird because sometimes the character is really obvious, the person who did it, but then sometimes it's like, oh, it's this little side character you wouldn't expect. But then when you see their past, you see how it got to that point. And then there was one point in the episode from last week, I was thinking, oh my gosh, what if it was Loretta though? And the reason why I was thinking that was weird because her house all random in the show like randomly burned down. I'm like, what the fuck? And why was it broken into? That's the one thing I didn't get, and that's one thing I didn't understand in the episode. Her house was broken into and was set afire. Like, why was like almost like they're trying to cover up some kind of evidence? Why would they? It's almost like they wanted her to move in with Oliver but I don't know why. I hope it's not Loretta though, because I really like her character. So like, and she obviously we saw she was good at acting. So like, I hope it's not her. Come on, dang it. Because I want Oliver to have like actually a good relationship, and I want Charles to eventually have that in the show too. Because I'm like, fudge mouth. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do it again. We'll have to see. It better don't no, Nick. I hope we're wrong. I need to be wrong. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be Loretta though. I don't want it to be because I like Oliver and her together, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense because damn, the reason why is because like damn. I think that it could be Loretta only because I feel like why all of a sudden is she back in the darn like I know she came back for the fire thing, but why all of a sudden did the person set her house afire? That's kind of weird. Like was she a threat or something? Because I don't quite understand. It's just random like a break in and a fire. Like why? For what reason is there like to do that? I'm gonna need it not to be her because what the fudge, man? Because I feel like because let's be honest, we all know that every character in the show has some kind of importance to the series. Like they don't just pull in random. At least so far in the series, I've not seen them pull in a random character. Like I just think that's interesting. Like what the fudge? Like what you think? What's weird? Um, at least I don't understand. I just want to know who it is. Like I feel like they're pushing us. Like I just really don't. I 100% don't think it's the CEO. If I'm wrong, I'd be shocked. I do suspect it's more likely the mayor or someone else. I don't think it's just one person. Just because like let's be honest, I've watched so much true crime. I've never been around a dead body, but I know when someone dies, the weight of the body um weight of the body is heavy, so it's not going to be easy to drag. And I know one person can't drag their dead body. I don't care how strong you are. That's not how that works. Like to get that person up on the thing is like Nick in the in the Nick in the series, he was hung on a darn with those little conveyor belts in a freaking dry clean, and he was dead when he was well, he probably was dead when he was hung. So how the hell did he get up there? The one person couldn't possibly have just put him up there. Like that's not like the hell. Like I can't see one person just putting him up there. Now I can see a gaggle of people or multiple people like yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello. Um, but one person, no, I can't see. Like, I don't know. Like you, honestly, there could be multiple motives, and the show also beside, I love a lot of the shows I'm watching. Like, currently I'm watching Doc, which is a really good series. Oh no, I already said Only Murder. We were talking about that. Murder in Small Town, brilliant. Reasonable Doubt, really good. Switching Gears is good. What else? I already finished the miniseries for Amanda Knox, so that was finished. And I like that she had input in her own story, which is good. There. What else do I have? I don't have any Mondays. Oh yes, High Potential is amazing. I love that show too. All of my shows are really good, and I've caught up on all of them, so I'm just watching older stuff now. Uh, so yeah, all of my shows are great. And so yeah, the funny thing is, most of my shows that I'm watching right now have true crime elements in them, which I'm not sorry about because true crime is that's one of my special interests. I love true crime because I like when justice is freaking served, even though these particular true crimes and these theories are not based on real true crimes, but they probably could happen for real life in real life, even though they're fictional. you know, fictional characters in the show. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like, dude, you know, the part that made me conflicted is because of the reason why I thought maybe Loretta damn, which I hope the hell not, is because of the reason why, because it made me think of, remember in the first season where Jen was so interested in the murder and was trying to like trying to help with the murder board and stuff in the series. That's what made me think like I only watch stuff that comes on Hulu, so because that's the only streaming service I have, and yeah. But I watch real true crime stuff, which yeah, that should be getting to me. I've been watching less of it because my brain be like absorbing. Everyone that knows me on this channel knows that I can't deal with too much true crime because it literally starts seeping into my it starts seeping into my subconscious into my thoughts. I've done true crime on my own on this channel. Yeah, that's crappy. See, I tried on the video I did yesterday that I made that will be coming out on the 18th on YouTube, but the 15th on my Patreon for my paying patrons. Yeah, I did a great job of not getting upset because I normally get upset when shit happens. I really do because I don't do well with especially when I know I've seen the documentary on the actual crime. It pissed me. That's why I was glad I didn't get upset on that on filming that true crime case because because I'd be thinking all the thoughts and all the stuff I know. It makes me angry. Like cases particularly cases where I take on. Yeah, I've never heard of either of those shows, but I don't. Are they? What are those shows about? I don't know how to say your name. How do I say your name? I'm gonna call you R because I swear I don't know how to say your name, and I'm dyslexic, so I don't want to butcher your name. Is there another name you like to be called? Because I feel like I'm gonna butcher your name if I even try to say it, and I really will feel embarrassed because I feel embarrassed when I mess up like that. I know, but yeah, like. Especially the cases I've done on children, that shit pissed me off. I was so pissed. One of the cases I did, well, a case I did on a child, the aunt gave permission. It was, I was so pissed when I was doing that case. I was so angry, and I know why. Ra, is it? Damn, I'm not gonna be able to say it. I feel all like shit. Oh, you don't know if I can say it. I'll try. I'm gonna say it like a. If I get it wrong, please don't get mad. Promise. Okay, I'm gonna try to say it. I feel embarrassed though. I'm gonna say, is it raw? I don't know. I just feel bad. I can't do it. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. It's gonna make me upset. I don't want to do it wrong. I just feel my brain about to say it wrong and I can't finish it. Because I would say, see, I would say if this is the way I'd say it, but I know I'm gonna say it wrong. I would say Rahab. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, I don't think you guys understand how bad when I don't like messing up people's name because I've had my name messed up and it makes me, oh fuck. Okay, I can call you Ra. I don't know how to. I, I feel so embarrassing with this name. It's so embarrassing. Sometimes I hate being dyslexic, but I understand it's part of my brain. I just don't like it. Especially when someone asks me how to pronounce something and I don't know how to pronounce it, and they don't know how to pronounce it. What the hell am I supposed to do here? That's how my brain feels. Like my mom asked me how to pronounce something, and I was like, she didn't know how to pronounce it, but she's good at pronunciation. She didn't know how to pronounce it. She asked me, and I'm thinking, I said to my mom, I said, why would you ask the dyslexic not to, how to pronounce something when you don't know how to pronounce it, and you know I'm not gonna know how to pronounce it if you can't pronounce it. And I know she didn't do it to. She was asking me just a general question. She wasn't doing it to embarrass me because my parents don't do that. I tried. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. What I would say if I so it's so it's I can't. My brain won't let me say the last part of it. Come on, because like you're gonna get it wrong. Rugab. I probably said that shit wrong. Oh my gosh, I most certainly said your name wrong. Like I feel like shit now. I probably said your name wrong. Like a now I feel like a shitty person. Oh my gosh, Mariah. Oh. I said it wrong, didn't I? Is it Ragav? I probably said it wrong. Damn, I probably said it wrong. I'm embarrassed now. I probably say your name wrong like a bitch, man. Now I feel horrible. Like, I don't like saying people's name wrong. It's a thing. I hate saying people's name wrong. Because I've had my name said wrong and I hate it. I probably said it wrong. Is it Ragav? I don't know if I said that wrong, right or wrong. I wish he would tell me. I don't know if I said it right. I probably said it like shit. I probably said it wrong. I said it wrong. I know I said it wrong. I just do. I just, I don't. Oh, that's worse. No, it's not okay, Mildred, because people say my name Maria and I don't, and that's close and that's not good enough. So hell no. I don't like saying people's name wrong. It's a whole damn thing. Oh, oh, oh well. How about? Oh wow. So you must be. Are you in India or somewhere in Asia? Because my one of my friends who's in India from India and lives in India. He's 10.5 hours ahead of me. So that's why I think you're maybe somewhere around there. Sorry if I'm wrong. My bad. I'm sorry. Uh, oh my gosh, you are. Sorry, I just got excited because my friend is from I met him in this game I used to play. I don't play anymore. I'm glad because that crap was time consuming and I became obsessed with it. That was some shit. It was so bad and that was a toxic community. Yeah, that's a great one. What are you studying? Like, are you studying like business, math, accounting, banking? There's a whole lot. Honestly, that could be anything in the it could be anything. What am I saying? Ignore Mariah. That's dumb. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, I got it. I said math. Oh, you love math is my that's my thing. Oh, I love math, even though I didn't get a math degree. That's what's always been my favorite. That and art are my favorite things. Don't ask me a math question though, because I might not be prepared for it. It's funny because I knew someone in school when I was in college. Um, he was doing a math degree, but of course I was a student. I think he was a grad student. I was an undergrad. He was grad. He was a TA for my calculus professor. Thank you God for him. I'm so grateful for him because I wouldn't have passed calculus. I know it's math, but I don't consider that math. I don't know what the hell that is. Like derivative. That just the derivative part was. Oh my gosh, you said you're doing derivative. There's a thing called differential geometry. Huh. I was thinking about derivatives, and the hell no with that. I was like, thank you God, I just passed with the C, and I was completely fine because the professor I had could not dumb things down for the students. Oh, you're getting your you're getting your, my goodness, your master's, like the hell I'm doing that. The fuck. I'm sorry, school was already hard enough the first time for a bachelor's degree. I can't see myself getting a master's, but I'm glad for anyone that does it. Like, I could not do it because yeah, that's too much schooling, and I'm tired. School was tiring in general. It always was tiring for me my whole life. So I was glad when I was done. But I mean, yeah, derivative. Yeah, I don't. I'm glad. Yeah, that's a whole. I'm sorry, but that's a whole. No, but thing is, I probably would have been fine in calculus if I had a teacher that could dumb the damn crap down for all the students in the whole class. Let's be honest. There was a group of us that were in the freaking tutoring board or like needing help because like this crap didn't make sense to my brain. Like I remember there was like a whole group of us like we were like this is my brain's not understanding what you're telling me like but when the TA broke it down it was more simplistic which tells me in my opinion the freaking TA should have been the teacher because I probably would have understood the freaking content if the TA was a teacher. I'm just bloody saying. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, my other I had another other math classes, but I was fine in those, like, but calculus was no, hell no, like a hell no. What the hell is this? Like, I never knew math could be like that challenging because in calculus in particular, it has parts where like the freaking there's certain things in that where there was like things formulas that or have other symbols and I'm thinking, what the hell is this? This is not the math I know, but like honestly, where will you actually use calculus though? That's one thing I didn't understand why was that a prerequisite for my major? It doesn't have nothing to do with business, so I didn't understand why I had to take that. Like math is my that's one of my strong suits. Like now, freaking English, I hated that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I hated English. That was a bullshit class. I mean I hate that subject. But I know why. It's my dyslexia made it hard as shit for me. Like math is the one I've always aced. English, on the other hand, was a freaking like a piece of like, why the hell are you so damn hard? Like, why do you gotta be like? It's because of the stupid grammar rules and all these stupid rules that don't make any dumb sense and like things I don't give a crap about. Like, I don't care. Or like, can you like give me something? I used to think I didn't like reading, but it wasn't because I didn't like reading. It was because they always teach boring crap in English, like the boring books, boring stories. Like, who the hell wants care? Like, I don't care about things that happen like centuries ago. Why does that matter to me? You said at the rate of changes. I don't. I still like I said. For me, I don't see how calculus has to apply to my life for myself personally. I don't see it. Um, personally, but a lot of people probably say Mariah. That's not really the case. But for me myself, yeah. Me and my life, like I really do wish after college, when I graduated after college, I wish I had stayed a little bit because I wanted to. I should have went to that during grad party. I should have totally went because one of my I don't even know what he'd consider. I don't know what he is to me. I'm not sure. One of the people that was in the class behind me because I graduated the class behind me because I took a year off because of financial reasons, but because I should have graduated 2014, but I graduated in 2015 because of the year off thing. But I wish I had went to the grad party because I felt like it was fun, and I feel like if I was around people that made me feel safe, I'd be fine. I probably would have been fine. Let's be honest. When I am around people that I feel safe around, I'm completely fine. He's the same guy. He's the same. I think honestly, when I think about my past, it's not a bad past. I just wish I had enjoyed my life more. I didn't really enjoy my life because I was always, particularly in school, I didn't enjoy my life as much because I was always struggling to make sure I wanted to graduate from college. I didn't do all this freaking work to not graduate, so like that was more of the thing. But like looking back on it, I wish I had. My sister was like, "Right, you should come with us to do things." I mean, I would at times, but not as much as I probably could have. Because I was like, "Oh my gosh, if I don't continue working, I'm never gonna finish and not gonna graduate." That's literally what my thought was. But I think it's because also the first year I was put on my first semester. Actually, no, it was the first semester. I thought it was the first year, but it was the first semester in college. I did not, the whole year I didn't have accommodations, which I regret because I wouldn't have been on accommodation if I did have those accommodations for my first semester. But the second semester of college, I got my GPA up because I aced some of my courses. I got some B's and A's and some C's, so we were good there, which is amazing when going from three C's and a D, which is why I was not on probation. Just very shy of a 2.0 there, which is freaking crazy. One freaking grade, that's one thing that's crazy. One grade, that's why, like, when I remember when I was about to graduate, I was like, dude, because your grades at the like you get to see your grades right before like I think I saw my grades right before I graduated to make sure I'm graduating and I was like dude this is like I remember someone snuck there. I should have damn did that. I should have hid my dang phone in my bra. I should have did that because they said we couldn't have our phones on us. I should have damn did that because like I could at first I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to find my family because there was a lot of us graduating. Like it was I don't know how many people because it was two schools: the business school which I was in and the school of music which my sister was in. And I was like, um, And I was glad we both were in the same like graduation because I can't imagine that would have sucked actually. Though I think about that, if my sister was in the morning and I was in the afternoon, that means we'd have been there the whole freaking day. And so like I would have got to see her graduate, she would have got to see me graduate. I think I can't remember if she was before me, she graduated before me, but I remember my friend, I'll just never forget this. My friend was like, he saw me reach for my diploma without shaking the person's hand because it's up on the screen. There's a video so everyone could see. It was embarrassing. I didn't know anyone saw that. And he was like, Mariah, you know you went and like tried to get your diploma without taking the person's hand. I know now because my brain, let's be honest, when you're graduating and any kind of graduation for me personally, I got really nervous. We didn't get graduation pictures for college because it was raining on that day, so we couldn't take pictures. Luckily, we got pictures for my high school graduation. But we weren't able to get any for college. I hate that one. I do hate that one. I do hate that one. Um, honestly, I think it was shitty that I couldn't get pictures for a college graduation because it was raining. Because like that is a honestly, I'm not saying high school is not a big accomplishment, but college is way more big. It was bigger for me because of all the hardship I went through in college. I think that's bigger than high school for me personally. Can't believe it's been 10 years since I graduated from high school and 15. Oh my gosh, and 15 since I graduated from 15 for high school and 10 for college. That's freaking crazy when I think about it. Um. But it's also awesome. Like I don't like being the center of attention. That shit is terrifying. Like I remember like when I graduated, one of my former classmates was like, I was sitting on the side because I was like, I need to make sure about because with all those people, you couldn't see when your family came out, so I stood on the side. Like there was so many people. Oh my gosh, I felt like I was gonna drown. That's what I felt, and that's my anxiety was heightened because of I don't like crowds. I freaking hate crowds. Like and that made it amplified because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to find my family. I'm going to be stuck here because I don't have my phone because I gave my phone to my dear parents, so I'm fucking screwed. That's what I was thinking. And also for me, since I have a fear of crowds, it doesn't help. Plus anxiety. So that was like, and I've always had a fear of crowds my whole life. So that is just, yeah, a thing. Um, Does anyone have any questions? Appropriate questions? And I hate to have to say that because we have people any of me asking disrespectful questions because like, for no dang reason. But okay, that's what I meant. And I'll answer it if I feel comfortable to answer, just to be clear. Um, because and I have to say, unfortunately, I have to say appropriate questions because people have asked me disrespectful questions, which is why I'm glad that Nick is in here because unfortunately he has had to witness the disrespectful questions. I unfortunately you said for you being in a crowd is fun. Yeah, and I don't know that both of them are bad for me. I don't like being a center of attention crowd and being in a crowd. I hate both of those. I don't even my brain can't even fathom the thought of being in. I don't even want to think about that. I'm just thinking like when I get married, that sounds terrifying too. Because I mean, all the reason why it's terrifying is all eyes on you, and that makes it more scary. At least in my opinion, because I be watching like on shows where they have like weddings. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is nerve wracking but awesome. At the same time, it's also because you get to marry the love of your life, but it's terrifying because you get to have people staring at you. And for me, particularly because in high school, graduation, we had to come out this tunnel and people were staring at us. Well, each person came out. It was coupled like you said. You checked out my yeah. It's a lot of very informative stuff. Oh, that's so precious. Like, I changed my name. It actually didn't used to be that. It just was my name, my actual birth name before. One of my well, my former mod, she actually came with the title of Mariah Sanctuary, so that's why I changed it to that. And I think it fits this channel because people say this is their safe space, so I think it fits the channel. I do a lot of videos and I do live streams twice a week. The Monday ones, which is now, are non-filtered. And the community normally gets to decide what we do if it's appropriate. And then my Saturday streams are scripted, so on different disability-related topics. My planned videos come out Wednesdays on my Patreon for paying Patreon. So if you're free, you can't if you're free on there, you can't watch them. You can watch them on my YouTube channel on Saturday when they come out. But other than that, you can't watch them on there. And I also have art on my Patreon and my Coffee. And all my art is original. I actually physically drew it. My favorite piece has got to be the one that I made. I think Mildred likes it too. It's called ADHD and Proud to Be. It's my favorite piece. I like all my art. I just like that one the best. I have disability related art. I've written short stories. Both my I've record I've they're shared on the YouTube channel, and also I've actually wrote them out in art, written art on my Patreon and Coffee as art, um, which is actually amazing. Yeah. If Mildred is here, she can probably tell you what kind of art I have, and Nick, if he wants to share, he can share too. My art is not I don't think this one dimensional. My art makes me so freaking happy. Um, Also, for you, since you're new, the links for my Coffee and Patreon are actually under my bio. It should be under there, so you can. So if you want to, and they're also the art is under the shop tab. So just in case you don't know where it's look, that's where it's under. Um, I know, and then also for Patreons, you can have your own. You can have your custom amount you want to pay. You can use one of the tiers I have. One. I have one describe one met. Sorry, one member under art ideas, so they give me art ideas. Oh, thank you. Wonder why I didn't make it blue this time. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. It didn't make it blue. I don't know why. It normally makes it blue and highlights the link. I don't know why it's not showing that. I don't know. But those are the links. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. You do a whole lot, dude. But what was I gonna say? Oh yes. Like all my art is unique. Like I appreciate you. See, I hope you know I appreciate you. You be like my pseudo. I don't want to. I feel like if I put you in like to like sell you my pseudo brother, I feel like bad because I feel like I'm making it seem like that just makes me sad because it makes me think that Chris is like no longer alive. So I don't know if I can say that. I'll say you my second pseudo brother, Nick, because I can't say first because I feel it makes me think that Chris is like not here anymore on the earth and I can't do it. I can't do it. I want to say that, but because I don't. If I knew Chris was alive, then I'd feel better because I don't know if he's alive. And I can't. Still haven't heard from him, and it's October now, so I guess it's gonna be 3 years, and I'm a little depressed about that because like right now, what am I trying to say? Yeah, right now, I'm doing a lot of inspirational art. I've done abstract art. Like a lot of my art is more abstract and kind of. Sometimes when I draw, it comes based off a whim. Like this one piece that people seem to like. It's well, people told me it looks like a video from a video game. Like when you know when you defeat like the boss or something on a video game. This is like I think I called it. It's called Warrior. The drawing. I like that piece. And blue and red is my favorite color, so I'm glad that piece could be in blue and red. I've sold, the first two pieces I sold was to an autistic website. They used it on there, and that was an abstract piece of art. And one of my former mods and one of my former friends showed me how, I used like, I used a sticky note to make that art because she taught me, well, she showed me this video of using objects to make art. I think that's quite interesting. Some of my pieces are based on objects I used to make art. Like there was one that I made, like it was a deconstructed flower, and it was based on I used my scissors to make it. Like it was kind of cool. Like I think that's pretty awesome. Um, and some I also have childhood art from when I was a child up there. I think Mildred honestly is trying to get like all my pieces. I think one day she'll have them. I told her I think she's like 66 or maybe more percent of the way of having the art, but I've still got more art to create. Like today I made two pieces. They were two um inspirational stuff. I feel like I'm enjoying the inspirational stuff. Not saying I don't I enjoy every piece I make, but I think I'm enjoying the inspirational stuff because it helps me be inspired as well as the person who buys it. Um That's what I honestly, I like. I only know a few people that told me that my art actually makes them feel things. I'm one of the person. Someone else told me, and actually no, two people told me. I told myself, so three of us. Um, and I know not art. Everyone doesn't like art. I just love art. It's one of my, I've loved art since I was a child, so it doesn't change for me. And I'm not sorry about that because everyone has different special interests. Mine just happened to be art, and I have other ones too. Like I totally think if I didn't have disabilities, I think particularly ones that affect my balance, I would have probably tried ballet as an adult and stuff. I mean, kept up with it after that one ballet class I had as a child. So because I think ballet is the most graceful thing I've ever seen. And it makes every time I see ballet, it makes me so freaking happy. Art history is amazing too, yo. I took AP art history in high school. That was brilliant. That was one of my favorite freaking courses because it also allowed me to get to see different art pieces in museums. That was brilliant. I loved that class, and I liked my teacher who I had. So, like, dude, um, art and like I don't like people talking to me the one thing I hate, one of my pet peeves is when I go to an art museum and people talk to me when I'm looking at the art. Leave me alone. Like don't talk to me. Mariah's in her own world. Leave me alone. The same way when you want doing something you enjoy, you know, people bothering you. Don't bother me when I only got limited, especially when I only have limited amount of times to be in this museum. Like don't talk to me. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. I'm more like sorry that you got me at the time where I'm in the museum, like because and like when we were going to class field trips, you only got a limited amount of time in this space, and I'm like thinking, I'm not about to wait. Don't talk to me. I need to find like see all the art, absorb it. This is the one thing I want. I wish I could go. That's the one thing I want. Wish I could go around the world and see different pieces of art. It's literally, I literally wish I wish like I was like the only reason I wish I was rich so I could go around the world seeing different pieces of art. That's it. I'm serious because I just feel like Mariah's brain will like be like so happy because every time I see art like the pieces I like I'm like oh my gosh this is brilliant. Oh man, this is great. Like I remember like going into museums. I'm thinking this is like it gets like because I like something for me. I feel feelings when it comes to my art. To art, my art, other people's art. I feel things. So, and it's always been like that. And art to me has always been soothing. Same with classical music. It pairs well together. I've noticed like when I do my art, sometimes I'll be listening to classical music because it actually makes my brain soothe down and all the anxieties and worries I'm having before doing it go away. And I know that doesn't happen for everyone, but that happens for my brain. And I'm like glad that I get to have time where my brain doesn't have to think about all the worries and crap that's happening. Um, I don't like that there is like at 7 o'clock sometimes they be having like the news on, and I hate that crap because I'm in need because I'm like my brain needs to not hear the crap of the world. I want to hear the music. Like seeing them in yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not the same. Like particularly because at the time when we were seeing the art, we were studying the same art. So I'm like, this is amazing because like we get to see because the art history teacher we got to see the art that was in the books, and I'm thinking, dude, this is absolutely amazing. Like what the fuck? The one thing I hope one day I'll get to do, I've always wanted to do, is go to a freaking like someone's art show, like art exhibit. I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. Yeah, so I want, like, dang, I wish I knew I used to be friends with this girl. I didn't know she was good at art. I used to be friends with her. This was a long time ago when I was a child. We had lost touch and we had like a falling out because we had moved and stuff. But, which is not our fault because I can't control if I move, but okay. That's not the point. She was freaking dude. When my sister showed me the girl's art, I was like I was stunned because I didn't know she could draw like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks beautiful. I was like, I need to see her exhibits. Yeah, I need to see her exhibits. Like, if you mean if I ever get on a plane, first place I'll be going is Canada to see my best friend because I haven't seen her in a long time and I miss her so much. That would be the first place I would be going. But I have a fear of water and I have a fear of planes, and a plane has to go over water to get to Canada, which terrifies me half the damn death. I don't like that. Oh, that's the two fears I have, like the fear of heights and fear of drowning. Why? I just wish she was in driving distance. Oh, I wish she was in driving distance because I actually really have major fears of both of those because I almost drowned more than once. So, and I have a fear of heights, so that's another thing. That's fun. That's one thing I don't think I was too good at sculpture. I've done sculpture, but I don't think I'm good at it. I did it when I was a kid. I was not good at it back then. I don't think much of it really changed. See, and the one thing I've never actually done, well, I've done art, and particularly the only thing I did as a child besides, I'm talking about that I have not done as an adult. I never painted as an adult, so I don't know if I'm good at that. Um, sculpture I've not done as an adult, so I don't know. Pottery I did as a child. I don't know if I'm good at it as an adult. Drawing I've always done, off and on since I was a child. So for me, that hasn't really changed. So I don't know if I would be good at painting. It's the one thing I don't know. I don't have an inkling if I'd be good at it. Well, depending on it also depends on I don't know how because she lives in I don't the thing is even I don't think it's I still don't think I could drive that honestly because I don't because of where we live in her location I think it's not possible to drive it so I just want her to live in the U.S. not live there. I just want her to live in the U.S. so I can see her and her daughters. I haven't met her daughters and it makes me depressed about that. I want to meet her children. She has two kids, and I have not met either one of them in person. I I've seen both of them through pictures, but that's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. Like if she lived near me, I'd be over her house all enough times so I need to see. I love kids. Like I was like in the grocery store today, and like me and my mom, like I was like, when I see a kid, my face just gets happy like this. It does because that's what I want. I want kids. I want a son and a daughter in that order. I know people are like, why in that order? Because in that order. It needs to be in that order. I need that order. And I don't want to have one kid because I want them to have, I want, if I, because I'm going to die eventually one day. I want them to have each other. And I know, of course, not all siblings get along. I do know that. But I would rather feel better if they had each other when I pass, whenever that is. You've already asked me that question, Nick. I think you forgot the answer. But I did in that order because I just want my son first. I feel like like I said, I feel like the older son or older boy, whatever, the older one can take care of the younger daughter, the younger child. Like that's what I always thought. Maybe because I'm oldest sibling, maybe it's a whole oldest sibling thing. So I want that bond there. But I also might be biased, like I said. I'm the oldest, so maybe that's another reasoning. Stinking camera, stop doing that. There we go. Yeah, it's a thing. Being the oldest, I get. I have the older thing. It's the protection thing. That's how I am personally. An older sibling thing. The kids that are younger siblings or middle siblings don't get it because they don't have that same thing. I'm not saying they can't be protective of their younger sibling, but it's not the same when you're the oldest. It's a different thing. It's like my two sisters. I'm very protective of them. I hate when people. That's the one thing they've had. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Anyone that marries in this family and they hurt my anyone hurts my sibling, they're gonna get something out, and it won't be my fault because she was already know how I am. That's exactly how I feel about it. It's a thing. Like exactly. See, you get it. Point. I see. It's an older sibling thing. It is like I'm protective of both my sisters. That's why when that bat, I almost cursed. Oh, I stopped myself. I'm proud of myself. I stopped myself when that. I say nice. Be nice when you say his dad. That jerk. Okay. Ooh, I almost said things in my mouth. When that jerk of a friend that I had, and the reason we're not friends or we're not former friends because of that situation, which I should have ended the friendship then. When one of my jerk friends, who is no longer my friend, and that's not the reason, was talking sexual with my sibling and was pissing me off on purpose, he was so lucky he did not leave a message because I was gonna hurt him real bad, and it wouldn't have been my fault because I told him to not talk about my siblings like that. I think he must have thought Mariah's a. I think because people look at me and like, oh, Mariah isn't sweet. Yeah, I can be sweet, but I can be one of a whole bitch of like. I don't think people will just think you can just say what the hell you want to me. I wish anyone would say something to my sibling, and I find, see, I almost like my best friend. I love her, but when my sister told me about something, I was about to go off on my best friend because me and my sister have the same best friend. I have two siblings, by the way, but me and my sister are closer in age. Point I'm making is I don't give a shit who it is. Someone messing. I hate when people upset anyone in my family. I don't give a shit who the hell you are. I don't care. The thing is to protect family. Even though I see my best friend as family, the way she disrespected my sister, my blood sister, made me so angry that I was going to say something to her. That's how it made me. Because it made her angry to the point where she came and told us about it. It made me pissed. Especially when she already knows how I am, messy. And the only reason out of respect for my sibling, I did not say nothing. Out of respect, because I said I'm not gonna say nothing because you told me not to. That's the only reason I didn't say nothing. Or because I would have freaking, she would have been set. She would have had some things said to her because I don't play games. She knows one thing she knows about me is I don't play with it because my sister. Same with my siblings or my family, in the same way she is. She don't play when it comes to her family. So she. See, if I didn't have respect for my sibling, I would have Oh man, if I didn't have respect for my sister, sometimes, sometimes certain things have stopped me. I've literally almost gotten in fights. It's not my fault. That was not my fault. People shouldn't stop crossing my sibling. Like stop pissing up. Stop. They don't threaten my sibling in front of me because this person almost got hurt in this neighborhood because of that. Which wouldn't have been my fault if I hurt them because you shouldn't threaten. It's the same way when in college when this person was kind of trying to being threatening towards me. Um, my sister stuck up for me. I had to leave that space. I couldn't be in there because my sister was like, Mariah, she was like, Mariah, you're just gonna leave me here and go to your hell. Yes, I am. I'll just sit right in front of my class because I don't want to be in there. The atmosphere, this crap is pissing me off. I had to get out of there. I know she was mad at me leaving because I didn't want to be around that situation because it was pissing me off. Like, get up on a chair in my face. What the hell? See, if I done something, I would have got kicked out of school. But she allowed to do whatever the hell she wants over here, lady. So people just don't know how much things I be holding in, man. Because yeah, yeah, that's just a thing. Oh yes, it is. Hopefully my chat isn't broken because I don't see any messages. Hold on. That's why I be checking. Let me check my tablet because I don't see anything and I don't know if it's broken. Please don't be broken. Oh, good. It's not broken because I wasn't sure. Hmm. I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like being myself is. No, they're just quiet. They're here, but they're just quiet. Funny thing is, I remember when I didn't think my voice mattered, and I realize now from having this channel and the live stream stuff, well, my voice matters more than I thought it did. Like, people actually care. Like, which is kind of insane to me. Like, because for most of my life, I was like, Mariah, your voice doesn't matter. People don't care about what you do. You're invisible. Like, honestly, I felt like the most, like, oh yeah, also I have poems. I forgot about that. I forgot. I have poems on there. I also have poems on here, but I have the written form of the poem. Um, man, I forgot I had that, and I also had songs. I forgot. I forget things. Like you think you think I know my voice matters now. I didn't always understand that. A lot of trauma. Honestly, funny thing is I didn't think I could write poems or songs because of the dyslexia and like being told in school that I'm not good at like flowing words together, which is why when I was writing poems and stuff, some of them are actually most of my poems are based on my personal experiences, so it's deep. Some of them, like there's one about like being nobody's shadow, like that's personal. Like a lot of my poems are personal. Like I have one about being invisible to seen, so that's how I felt. A lot of them are based on my own personal experiences. Actually, I think all of them are based on my own. Actually, no, all of them are based on my own personal experiences, um, which is quite insane. I remember when I was like, because my sister, out of me and my sister and my two sisters and me, I would say I'm creative when it comes to art. I didn't think I was creative when it came to writing. My sister is, though. My sister, who's closer to me in age, she has always been that way. So I didn't think when I wrote my poems and stuff, I was surprised when people said they could relate to them. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't expect that response. I really more likely expected people to say like, "Oh, this is like slop. This is not that good." It's like, and I wasn't trying to when I writing poems because I always was told I thought at least that's what I thought poems are supposed to rhyme. None of my poems rhyme really. Like they kind of just kind of work. The words work for me personally. Like and honestly, most of my poems are very, very deep. It's quite interesting because I never thought writing poems would actually make me understand a lot about myself. I never thought about it like that. Like, cause I know people say they journal when it comes to like expressing their emotions. I never was a journaler. I didn't do that. Like, I kept a lot of the emotions were there, but I expressed them more vocally than like journaling it. So when writing on paper, it was different. Like I don't know. I feel like I've heard of that name, Toni Morrison. I feel like I've heard that name. I just don't know who it is, and I don't know why I feel like I heard that name before. Let me look it up. Yeah, I don't, someone said I should publish my creative stories. I love kids though. That's the one thing I always like loved. Yeah, I don't got the money to publish them. If I had money, I'd publish them, but I don't have the money to publish them. I hope one day this channel will be. I really do hope this one day this channel will be monetized. I really do hope that. I totally feel like I know that name, Tony. I'm gonna look her up. Toni Morris. Oh, I feel like I. That's why I think. Let's see if I've read anything she wrote. Oh, Her birth name is Cleo. Oh wow, or is it Chloe? My bad. My bad. I probably said her name right. I think it might be Chloe. My bad. Dyslexia. That I just let it come happening. Just being dyslexic, it just happens. She was born in the 30s, but she's no longer alive. My stories, honestly, my two stories that I wrote, the one about a caterpillar that's autistic and a worm that's dyslexic, are based on my own experiences as being, are based on my own experiences as an autistic and a dyslexic. I have not written one about ADHD, but because I'm not sure how to. I'm not sure exactly what I would want to write for that one. I did really like our collaborative. Oh, you weren't here. Dang, what am I? Oh, where I say it? You were not here. Raw, raw. When we did our collaboratory poem and our collaboratory short story. Both Mildred and Nick were here, and we did those both for two celebratory live streams. So you weren't here when that happens. Yeah, she was born in the 30s. That's when she was born. She died in 2019, so she was 88. But yeah, her name is Chloe Anthony Wolford. Sorry if I said that wrong. My bad. Morrison. That's her name. Um, well, because my celebratory streams, are based on the poll. I put a poll up and put two different ideas or a few ideas, and people vote on it, and that's how we decide. Like, so like, unless somebody has an idea they want me to do, then because I have put in where people can write in ideas, but no one has ever written an idea. They voted for that, but they never wrote the idea below, so I didn't know what it was supposed to be. So yeah. Um, any questions? I'm only asking that because I'm gonna end if we don't have any questions. Because I try not to burn myself out. Because I used to do this for like 2 to 2.5 hours, and I would burn myself out. And and rah, I feel weird saying that, but you told me I'd call you that. Um, you can check on any and all content if you want to. You don't have to. I do shorts every day, YouTube shorts every day. I do planned videos every other week. So um, what else? I do live streams twice a week, Mondays, Mondays and Saturdays. Mondays at 4 p.m. for me Eastern, but for you it's not that. It's completely not that. Um, Saturdays I do at 12 p.m. Eastern. I do scripted live streams which are based on particular topics. This week's one is, God, I hope I don't say it wrong. I think it's Creutzfeldt Jacobs disease. I think that's what this one's gonna be, and yeah, so it's a lot of content, and also my art. If you want to check it out, you can. It's 3 a.m. You're gonna retire, go sleep. I hope college goes good. I remember being in college. Oh, that's awesome. I think you'll like what you see, and I hope you learn. And you can I answer all comments and delete the ones that are disrespectful. So just to say, and also have an awesome week, both all three of you, and anyone who watches this in the future. Um, See those who come on Saturday, and see those who come on only on Mondays next Monday. Have an awesome week, and just remember to smile. Even sometimes when things are hard, it can brighten your day. I don't know. I just that thought just came to my mind. Bye, guys. Love you as always. Stay awesome.